Hi everyone, I will be talking about my midterm quarter 3. As we know, the teacher gave us specific skills to apply these skills in one idea. I decided to design army battalion on the border. Now here is a small overall video about the project.
خبروا من هولو وانا ما يخصه وبنحن اللي تناوشنا الايادي عرق ما ينبض على داره نقصه ان زرع العوايد للعوادي خبروا من هولو وانا ما يخصه وبنحن اللي تناوشنا الايادي عرق ما ينبض على داره نقصه ان زرع العوايد للعوادي خبروا من هنا وانا ما يخصه وبنحن اللي تناوشنا الايادي عرق ما ينبض على داره نقصه ان زرع العوايد للعوادي يا خصيم الدار شوف وموت قصة أمهات العين واللون الرمادي انخدن لفتر ومرمن عالمنصة فوقهن شبان من رسة بلادي يا خصيم الدار شوف وموت قصة أمهات العين واللون الرمادي انخدن لفتر ومرمن عالمنصة فوقهن شبان من رسة بلادي خبروا من هنا وانا ما يخصه وبنحن اللي تناوشنا الايادي عرق ما ينبض على داره نقصه
Now, as you all have seen the video, I will explain my processing steps and functionality of how I designed this idea. So, as I mentioned that there was specific skills we need to apply it, the first skill is the fog. Fog is a visible tiny water droplets or ice crystals suspended in the air or at near the Earth's surface. I created the fog in Maya by going into my camera setting, Arnold environment and selecting the AI fog. I decided to color the fog yellow. And of course I followed the steps of how to create the fog. The reason why I decided to choose the yellow fog color is to match the color with the mountains. There is a really good benefit using the fog in the military. It blocks vision and helps the soldiers hide from the enemies. However, a disadvantage a soldier can feel is the loneliness and fear. There are some facts about fog. Fog is made of tiny liquid water droplets, light-weighted enough to remain suspended in the air. The main criteria for fog formation is water-saturated air. When air is saturated, the water vapor turns into liquid water droplets in a process called condensation. The two ways air can become saturated are cooling the air to its dew point temperature or evaporating moistures in the air and increasing its water vapor content. The types of fog are radiation or ground fog, when in mountain areas and cold pools often seen as valley fog. Radiation fog might be rather shallow over damp and wet ground after a rainy night and is sometimes called perception fog. I also liked how I focused on specific area to design the fog on the mountains. The second skill is the bridge tool. Bridge is a convenient way of joining two pieces of geometry and used in contour modeling to fill gaps between edge rings. The bridge tool allows me to connect border edges by creating a polygon between them. When the linear path is selected, the bridge mesh gets created as straight. However, the bridge function cannot be used on two separate objects. So in order to use the tool, I will need to merge the two cubes so that it recognizes them as a single item. The bridge tool can be used in anything, either a cup, teapot with tray, a pail with water, or a lock with the box. But I decided to create this bridge tool that have in bridge to help the soldiers more easily to cross the bridge. The most important step to be done before using the bridge to combine the holes of two separate objects is to ensure that you have enough divisions in each object and select their edges. This is so important step in order to make a curve like the bridge tool. The third skill I should be using is live surface. Live surface is a surface that is animated, and of course when an object is live, other objects and tools automatically snap to its surface. Nurbs surface are objects that live surface can be applied only into. I had an idea using this object in order to use it with also the live surface. This object will roll up into a specific place slowly and start the explode or the bomb. By using this idea, I successfully used the live surface, which is one I should use of the skills, and use it related to the military or the topic I'm going to design in. Now here is a small video showing how this thing is rolling up slowly and then the explosion will start up. The fourth skill is floating body. Attributes of water such as waves makes a body float on the surface of Earth. I decided to design a plane and makes it float in the sky. By this way I designed a military plane which is related to my design, and I used one of the skills should be used. I did not find the boss tab while using this skill, which is important to use it. So I opened Windows Setting Preferences Plugin Manager, and then I plug in the manager. I check in the box called the boss, which is most important. It's also a tip for those who don't find the boss tab. The coming video is a short video that shows how the floating body skill applied to the plane.
Through the fields of our paths, feelings part our ways, keeping us close but estranged now. Dreams holding us closer, meadows of our youth, 107 days, but recalling it backwards. Our dreams holding us close.
Finally, when it comes to the last skill, which is the light streaks can be used in different ways. It can be used in a view of road with the light or the starting of a CD player, which an old CD player can be started. I decided to use this light streaks in my topic and relate it to design a light streaks that shows the important part of how this part is very dangerous for the soldier, that it might be exploded. I really liked using the light streaks. It gives me a highlight and give me visual to my design. The following video is how the light streaks will aware the soldiers that this part have an exploded part and to aware them to not come in this part. I finished all the skills, but I added my own skill, which is creating mountains. This is a skill I use in order to create the main part of the design, which is the mountains. This is also from my own. To create a mountain model, I must use the Lifts a surface tool from the sculpting tab. To create different models, I can upload a displacing mountain map in stamp from the tool setting tab. Now, successfully and finally, I used all the skill was given to me I should use, and I hope you all enjoy my design and I hope you like it.